Tonight's other top story, President Biden's nomination of the first black woman to the Supreme Court, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Tonight, we look at her path to the nomination and the confirmation battle to come, starting with Peter Alexander at the White House.
As she walked through the Blue Room doors with the president, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson took steps no black woman ever has before.
I can only hope that my life and career, my love of this country and the Constitution, will inspire future generations of Americans.
President Biden praised Jackson as one of the nation's brightest legal minds and cast her groundbreaking nomination this week as evidence of our enduring democracy.
As we watch freedom and liberty under attack abroad, I'm here to fulfill my responsibilities under the Constitution.
The president delivering the news to Jackson in a call last night, keeping this campaign promise he made 2 years ago today.
I'm looking forward to making sure there's a black woman on the Supreme Court to make sure that, in fact, for too long, our government, our courts haven't looked like America.
If confirmed, Jackson won't change the ideological makeup of the 6-3 conservative court. Just 8 months ago, Jackson was confirmed to the federal appeals court here in Washington with the votes of 3 Senate Republicans, including Lindsey Graham. But today, Graham tweeted the radical left has won President Biden over yet again. Still, if all 50 Democrats stick together, Jackson will be confirmed, fulfilling a dream dating back to her high school yearbook, where she wrote, "I want to go into law and eventually have a judicial appointment." Today, sharing a loving message with her daughters.
Please know that whatever title I may hold or whatever job I may have, I will still be your mom.
Looking to become one of 9 justices with a singular place in history.
Ketanji Brown Jackson already knows her way around the Supreme Court. She was a law clerk for Justice Stephen Breyer, the man she's been nominated to succeed. She's now a judge on the Federal Appeals Court in Washington, confirmed for that position just 8 months ago.
She's an amazing person.
One of her supporters has been Paul Ryan, the former Republican Speaker of the House. His in-laws and hers are related. Judge Jackson was born in Washington but grew up in Miami, where her mother was a school administrator and her father was a lawyer for the school board.
I would sit at the dining room table doing my homework with my father. He had all of his law books stacked up, and I had all of my coloring books stacked up. And when I think back to those times, there really is no question that my interest in the law began that early on.
She graduated from Harvard and Harvard Law, and that's where she met her husband, Patrick, now a surgeon. They have 2 daughters, ages 17 and 21. If confirmed, she'd be the first black woman ever on the Supreme Court and the first justice since Thurgood Marshall, who retired 30 years ago, with significant experience defending accused criminals. She's a former public defense lawyer. For the past 8 years, she's been a federal trial judge, and at her confirmation hearing for the appeals court, she was asked what role race would play in her decisions.
I don't think that race plays a role in the kind of judge that I have been and that I would be. It's sort of like the Oliver Wendell Holmes quote that the life of the law is not logic, it's experience.
And at age 51, she'd be one of the youngest on the current court, second only to Amy Coney Barrett, who just turned 50 last month. Lester?
Pete Williams, thank you.